A Doc is In is sponsored by Amada Senior Care.
Fox 56 News Chief Medical Contributor Dr. Ryan Stanton with us once again in studio.
This morning, he's now focusing on the new safety technology that comes with button batteries.
And everything in around, especially things that are going to be around kids, we're looking for technology that can help protect them and increase the warning to parents if there's an issue. So that's the case here. Earlier we talked about the threat of button batteries, and thankfully earlier this year Energizer released a new technology to help protect children and alert parents. This technology is a coating on the battery that produces a very bitter taste, making the child want to spit out the battery, but also produces a blue dye that stains the tongue to alert parents of a possible ingestion. Dr. Daria Gillespie, an emergency physician from Atlanta, Georgia, and an influencer online, tested this out.
I'm an ER doctor, and I'm going to put this battery in my mouth.
Oh,
And yes, this is non-toxic. Oh, that's awful. Oh my goodness, that's awful. Dr. Daria here, board-certified emergency room doctor, mom of 3. The bitter taste, of course, is going to get your child to spit it out.
Mom of 3 and a wonderful human being that I've known for quite some time. I'm not sure why this technology hasn't taken off earlier, but it can literally be life-saving for young children. I'm also glad Dr. Gillespie was willing to try that out and not me, because honestly it's one of those things that this could save a life. And you actually asked earlier about some of the early detection, and you can imagine, one, the child not wanting to keep that in their mouth because it's so instantly nasty tasting, and bitterness is a taste that comes very early, one of the more pronounced ones in young children, so they will definitely want to spit it out. But also that blue dye, to where at least you have a concern and say enough, we need to go get checked out, I can get an x-ray, make sure that there is nothing within the esophagus especially. If it makes it past that, a lot of times it'll pass all the way through and you don't have to worry about it as long as it doesn't sit in one place. But good technology out there that help protect somebody from things that may be laying around the house.
You were saying in the commercial break, the holiday season can be a time where you see these button batteries even more than the rest of the year.
Yeah, used to they were associated with the watches. Well, now most of our watches plug into and don't have that exposed. But you look at the things such as LED lights or decorations during Christmas or the holidays, which my family is already doing. We just skipped right over Thanksgiving. But a lot of those have button batteries, small button batteries in them. A lot of the technology that's out there has button batteries. So just be aware of that, especially when you're done with them. Make sure that they're thrown away, that they're not laying around, because a child's going to pick them up, especially if they fall on the floor. These are very easy to miss if they fall on the floor. But getting them, putting them away, making sure they're away from young children, especially that crawling age up until about 3 to 5 years old, because that's when they are prime time for wanting to taste them and see what's going on in life.
And there's also some not so bright teenagers out there as well. Can't forget that.
And Krista said that, not me. Take that.
I'm thinking of my brother.
We'll see you after
from
the
his
break.
past life. Doc, thank you so much.
Stay with
Sorry
us.
to
More to
Krista's
come.
brother.
You're watching Fox 56 News. Our home, your news.